In this evening's main event, the Glamazon Beth Phoenix challenging for the Women's International Championship against the 6'5", 265-pound Madam Snoo, Dione the Titaness. Tonight's star main event is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit and is for the WL Women's International Champion.
Glamazon primed and ready for this huge opportunity to snag the women's international title. But standing in her way is the Italian Testarossa, who's been unstoppable since taking the title from Angie Angel Guns.
Beth Phoenix, an undeniable powerhouse, has the tools she needs to challenge Dione and possibly become new women's international champion. And even Dione is aware of the Glamazon's capability.
But aware does not equate to being concerned. After all, Dione is known for getting involved in handicap matches just for the fun of it against 2 and 3 people. And well, as powerful as the Glamazon is, she's only just one woman. Could very well be Dust Bust Snoot time for Beth Phoenix. And here she comes now, the Women's International Champion Dione the Titaness. All 6'5" and 265 pounds of her, toting the Women's International Championship over her shoulder, making her way down to the ring to mix it up with the Glamazon. Oh man, what a main event we got lined up here, and it has been a great night. It has been a fantastic birthday. Fans, thank you for being with us tonight on this most special evening, this most special edition of RWL Snark.
Been a grand old night. What with the return of American powers, that face-to-face between Liberty Belle Danielle and Toni Storm. And how about this main event?
A quick glance at the records shows Phoenix and Dione met once before, 4 years ago, during Dione's previous run as Women's International Champion. And obviously, it didn't go the Glamazon's way, so I'm thinking the Italian Testarossa will likely be going home with the belt again tonight. But we'll just have to wait and see where it goes, because 4 years is an eternity around here.
Introducing first the challenger, from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. And her opponent from Milan, Italy, the reigning RWO Women's International Champion, Dione the Titaness.
Big Red looking a little bit wary. She must be remembering that encounter 4 years ago. Knows that Beth Phoenix is not going to be a pushover as Walt Rothburn displays the Women's International Championship. What a main event this is going to be, guys. Wow. Beth Phoenix is all ready to go. So is Big D in the Big D. All right. Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. They come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Dione gets a hold of Beth Phoenix and crosswalk. Oh, man. Dropped her right on the back of her head. A little bit of showboating from Dione. Big mistake. There's a shoulder tackle from Beth Phoenix. Laying in a set of hard rights to the head of the Italian Testarossa, followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Beth Phoenix beating the head of Dione against the canvas. Beth Phoenix lines it up, rolling elbow across the chest of Dione. Rolls on to the outside. And here comes Beth Phoenix right after her. A couple of hard rights, lefts, a shot, a kick to the midsection, a clubbing overhand right, and Dione still not taking all the way down, just down to one knee. As the referee counts, Dione back up on a standing position, and oh, look at this, sneering at the fans. As she makes her way back inside to go after Beth Phoenix. Oh, quick takedown from the Glamazon. Here's a quick cover on the hook of the leg. 1, 2, almost a near fall. 1, says Walt Rothburn. Beth Phoenix goes to, oh, look at this. Twisting the head and neck of Dione, and with her leg over the shoulder, slams Dione's head down to the canvas. Set of hard lefts to the head of Dione, followed up with another stomp from Beth Phoenix. The Glamazon really starting to lay into Dione here. There's another stomp. from the Glamazon again, beating the head of Dione against the mat. The Titaness starting to look like she might be having some problems here as Beth Phoenix starts to lay in, starts to assert herself, and, well, the momentum is starting to go her way. Whoa! Dione counters with a couple of quick lefts right to the face of Beth Phoenix. Yanks her by her ankle, drags her halfway across town, follows that up with a stomp to the back. Down the Titaness. Gets a hold on Beth Phoenix. We've seen this once before tonight earlier. Wow. Deadlift into a military press drop. Down goes Beth Phoenix face first into the mat. We've seen that happen to Umaga before. Dione off the ropes. Big crushing splash to the Glamazon. That'll knock the wind right out of you. The Titaness gets a hold on Beth Phoenix. As her up, takes a couple of steps, and oh man, a prolonged and agonizing backbreaker for the Glamazon. Oh, look at this. Dione liked it somewhat. Whoa! What a slam to Beth Phoenix. Followed up with another stomp from Dione. Oh, look at this. Dione keeping her down in one position and doing a little bit of showboating for the fans here in Dallas. There's a stomp to the back of Beth Phoenix. Both ladies roll to the outside as Walt Rothburn gets ready to start the count. Dione delivers a stomp to the face of Beth Phoenix. Grabs a knee into the side of the head. And Walt Rothburn just watching as he starts the count. Heel hook stretch locked in by Dione on Beth Phoenix on the outside. Dione gathers up the Glamazon. Wow, what a height difference between these two. Beth Phoenix pitched towards the timekeeper's area as Dione makes her way back inside, and referee Walt Rothburn continuing the count on Beth Phoenix, who is slowly starting to stir and get back to a standing position here. Dione standing center ring, waiting right there for her. Beth Phoenix rolls back inside the ring. Dione gets a hold of her, has her up over the shoulder in the fireman's carry, and hangs her up the top rope. Down goes the Glamazon. Big time elbow across the chest, man. Her legs went out stiff. Beth Phoenix laid out near center as Dione makes her way to the top turnbuckle here. And here she comes. Ooh, misses with the elbow drop. Beth Phoenix getting out of the way just in time. Set a hard right, spins Dione around, gets above the hair, and a clubbing blow to the chest from Beth Phoenix. Now a set of hard lifts to the Dione. The Titaness followed up with a stomp to the midsection of Glamazon. Doing a little showboating of her own. Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Beth Phoenix. Oh, man. Possible submission, but releases the hold, follows it up with a kick to the midsection. Again, the Women's International Championship on the line in this matchup. Our main event tonight. Dione catches a clubbing blow to the back from Beth Phoenix. Hard whipped over the top rope, out onto the apron. Hung up on the top rope and out onto the floor goes Dione. The Glamazon finds her way outside. Gets a hold of Dione. Dione counters with a set of elbows to the midsection of Beth Phoenix. Takes herself back inside. Here comes Beth right after her. Dione locked up by the Glamazon. Hard whip to the ropes. Beth Phoenix winds up the arm on her. Top wrist lock. But a set of shots to the midsection from Dione the Titaness backs her off. Ooh, nasty clothesline takes her down. Swing and a miss from Beth Phoenix off the rope. Back body drop. Dione urging her to come on. Gets her up and into a spine buster. And now, here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Near fall, but not near enough. Beth Phoenix getting that left shoulder up. Dione with another deadlift military press drop to the Glamazon. This has been a favorite move of our stars tonight. Boom! Down goes the Glamazon face first into the mat. A stomp to the midsection from Dione the Titaness. And again, keeping her pinned with just her foot. That's easy to do when you're 6'5" and 265 pounds. Dione the Titaness rounding up Beth Phoenix. Winds it up, discus punch, face. Oh, man, right to the face. Followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Dione's got her up and just slams her towards the far left corner. Beth Phoenix in that corner, catches a stomp to the chest from Dione, catches another one, catches a third. The Glamazon rolls out of the corner towards center. And Dione right back in with the heel hook stretch again as the momentum starts to shift her way. Madam Snoo yanking the Glamazon halfway across the ring by her ankle. Gathers her back up. Tries for the bear hug, but not going to happen. Beth Phoenix tries to that trick. Counters and escapes. Spins her around with a hard right. Has her up for the glam slam. This could be bad. Here's a cover. 1, 2. And Dione somehow powering out of the glam slam. That's pretty impressive. There's a stomp to the midsection. Beth Phoenix driving all of her weight into the lower back of Dione. Takes a moment to rally the fans in support. Don't know how much support she's going to have, but there's a stomp to the back of Dione the Titaness, who rolls to the outside. Beth Phoenix takes herself to the top rope. Here she comes. Double axe handle right across the head of Dione. Followed up with a set of hard right hands to the head. Followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Well, Beth Phoenix certainly not making it easy for the Italian Testarossa tonight. Walt Rothburn continues to count with both ladies on the outside. An armbar stretch from the Glamazon. Dione rounded up to a standing position by Beth Phoenix. Headlock punch. Followed up with an overhand right. Followed up with another one. Beth Phoenix just battering Dione into the floor. Followed up with another stomp. The referee trying to get him back inside the ring. Look at this. Beth Phoenix doesn't want to hear it. He's got the edge over Dione, and she's going to exploit it for every last bit she can get. The Glamazon rounds up Dione, gets her back inside the ring before the count. Now, Beth Phoenix takes herself to the top turnbuckle again. Dione laid out center ring. Here she comes, an elbow right across the back. And the Italian Testarossa followed up with another stomp from the Glamazon. Beth Phoenix, one more time taking control of this match away from Dione, gets a hold on a hard forearm, takes Dione down to the mat. Dione quickly back up. Beth Phoenix misses with that kick. And look at this. Palm handle suplex from Dione. The Titaness dragging Beth Phoenix towards center ring. Think she might have her. Here's another pin. 1, 2. And again, another near fall, but Beth Phoenix yanking that left shoulder up. Okay. Dione rounds her up over the shoulder in the fireman's carry, carries her over to the ropes, hangs her up off the top rope, and down goes the Glamazon again. Beth Phoenix on the outside apron, using the ropes to get herself stood up. Dione's going to come out after her. They both make it back inside. Beth Phoenix with a forearm. Takes Dione down. Dione quickly back up, catches a running kick, and again, Beth Phoenix turning things around here on Dione. A set of hard right hands, followed up with another stomp, and yet another. Beth Phoenix, again, driving all of her weight into Dione's lower back. And liked it so much, she's going to do it again. Man. Well, Beth Phoenix certainly relentless. In this bid to get the women's international title from Dione, she has not had an easy time of it. This has not been a squash, by no means. Beth Phoenix driving elbows into the midsection of Dione. Another clubbing overhand right takes her down to the count. Oh man, this is looking bad for Dione here as Beth Phoenix really starts to press the attack. There's a stomp to the arm. Beth Phoenix with an arm bar stretch on Dione the Titaness. Dione, whoa! Hard shot to the midsection of Beth Phoenix. A kick to the midsection of Beth Phoenix. And here it comes. The spinning powerbomb. She's got her up. She slams her down. Sit out powerbomb. Here's a pin. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Dione turns it around, defeats Beth Phoenix, and retains the women's international title.
The time, 11 minutes and 46 seconds. Your winner by pinfall and still women's international champion, Dione the Titaness.
Well, you said it at the beginning, Wally. Dione the Titaness has been pretty much unstoppable since snagging the women's international title from Angie Angel Guns, and she does it again tonight against the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. What a night it has been on Snarl. I've had the best birthday just about ever.
Okay, Tex, happy birthday once more, and that's this week's Snarl. Fans, thanks for joining us and for supporting our WL Wrestling. You folks are just the best. RWL returns to the channel Monday night, the 24th of November with RWL Rage, along with Don Hickson, Christy Ogilvy, and Myron Schimmelman. And we hope you'll join us then. For Johnny, Tex, and myself, this is Wally Cardell saying thanks, good night, and be safe. We'll be back on Saturday, December 6th. See you then.